Hello there, this is Dilip Kumar Das and I am welcoming you to my YouTube channel Nursing Updates. Today we'll discuss about a very important subject which is repeatedly comes in the every exam of nursing, that is gynecological nursing. ऑलमोस्ट एवरी एग्ज़ाम में गायनिक का क्वेश्चन हमेशा रहता है, वो ज़्यादा परसेंटेज में भी रहता है। तो ये ज़रूरी है कि हम लोग को पूरा गायनिक कवर करना पड़ेगा अगर हमको कुछ अच्छा वाला एग्ज़ाम क्रैक करना है, ठीक है। तो ये पॉसिबल नहीं है कि एक ही वीडियो में पूरा गायनिक का सब्जेक्ट कवर किया जाए। तो सो दिस इज़ पार्ट 1 वीडियो ऑन गायनिकोलॉजिकल नर्सिंग। So let's start the question answer session. So our first question is, what is the medical term used for external genital organ of females? The options are labia majora, Bartholin, vulva, hymen. What is the medical terms for external genital organ of female? This is very easy question. Okay, the answer is vulva. Okay, then we will see the next question. This is the picture for the reproductive system of female. Okay, the next question is, this is the explanation for the previous one. It consists of mons pubis, the vulva consists of mons pubis, labia majora, labia minora, hymen, clitoris, vestibule and skin gland, Bartholin glands, etc. आप ये पिक्चर भी पॉज करके एक बार अच्छे से देख सकते हैं, ठीक है। वीडियो लेंदी ना हो इसलिए हम लोग को आगे बढ़ना पड़ेगा। द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज पोजीशन ऑफ द यूट्रस. ऑप्शन ए एंटीवर्जन एंड एंटीफ्लेक्शन, ऑप्शन बी फ्लेक्शन, सी एक्सटेंशन, ऑप्शन डी पोस्टीरियर टू द fallopian tube. What is the position of the uterus? This is the answer. Answer A, antiversion and antiflexion. Okay, it is my humble request to all the viewers, please always make an habit to read the question twice before giving the answer. Please minimum read the question twice. Okay, it will help you to give the right answer. This is the explanation and this is the picture. Okay, the position of the uterus. The uterus is a hollow piriform muscular organ situated in the pelvis between the bladder in front and the rectum behind. Okay, its normal position is one of the antiversion and antiflexion. The uterus usually inclined to the right so that the cervix is directed to the left. तो यूट्रस के सामने क्या रहा, ब्लैडर एंड पीछे है रेक्टम, ठीक है। द नॉर्मल पोजिशन ऑफ द यूट्रस इज एंटीवर्जन एंड एंटीफ्लेक्शन. ओके, द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, what is the normal length of the uterine cavity? The options are 4 cm to 5 cm, 5.5 cm to 6.5 cm, 6.5 cm to 7 cm, 7 cm to 8.5 cm. Okay, what is the normal length of the uterine cavity? The answer is option C, 6.5 to 7 cm. Okay, this is the explanation for the previous question. This is the picture for the uterine cavity. The length of the uterine cavity is 6.5 to 7 cm. The length of uterus is 8 cm long and 5 cm wide, and it's about 1.25 cm thick. The weight is 50 to 80 gram of a non-pregnant uterus. Okay, so the next question is, which is not a part of uterus? Ileum, fundus, body of corpus and cervix. Okay, which is not a part of uterus? The answer is answer A, ileum. Ileum is not a part of uterus. The ileum is part of a pelvis. Ileum, ischium, pubis, 3 bones. Okay, the explanation is, the parts of the uterus are body, fundus and cervix. These are the part of uterus. Okay, the next question is, which is not a layer of uterine wall? Perimetrium, myometrium, epicardium, endometrium. So the answer is option C, epicardium. It's not a layer of uterine wall. Always remember, we have to read the question minimum twice. Okay. Here is epicardium is not a part of uterine wall. This is the picture for the different layer of uterine wall and also the different parts of uterus. The body of uterus consists of three layers from outside to the outside inwards peritoneum. The outside of the uterus is called perimetrium. The middle layer is myometrium and the innermost layer is the endometrium. Okay. The next question is parts of the fallopian tube from medial to lateral. Medial means the part of the fallopian tube which is connect with the uterus, and the lateral part is which hold the ovary. Okay. Option A, after 10 days of the previous period. Option B, after 18 days of previous period. Option C, 14 days prior to the expected period. Option D, 21 days prior to the expected period. So the right answer is option C, 14 days prior to the expected period according to the DC Datta. Okay. And the next question is, which hormone is responsible for ovulation in female? There is a spelling mistake of female word. Extra B is included. Sorry for that. Options are FSH, LH, FCG, GH. You have to remember all the full form of the hormones like FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, growth hormone, human chronic gonadotropin, luteinizing hormone. Okay, क्वेश्चन में तो ऐसे ही आता है. ठीक है. So the which hormone is responsible for ovulation in female? The right answer is option B, luteinizing hormone. Okay. So the next question is, in which part of the fallopian tube the fertilization occurs? The options are isthmus, infundibulum, ampulla, interstitial. The right answer is ampulla. So the next question, where the implantation occurs? Endometrium, myometrium, episternum, epigastrium. The right answer is endometrium, the innermost layer of the uterus. The outermost layer of the fetal membrane is called amnion, chorion, tertiary villi, or none of the above. The right answer is chorion. The outermost layer of the fetal membrane is called chorion. So the next question, the innermost layer of the fetal membrane is amnion, chorion, tertiary villi, or none of the above. The right answer is amnion. Amnion is the innermost layer of the fetal membrane. The next question, what is the weight of the term placenta? What is the weight of the term placenta? Options are 200 gram, 300 gram, 500 gram, 600 gram. The right answer is option C. 500 gram is the weight of the term placenta. The placenta at term like a circular disc. Diameter is 15 to 20 centimeter. Thickness of about 3 centimeter. At its center, it's 1:6 of weight of the baby. ठीक है. Small explanation था. And next question is, umbilical cord contains how many blood vessels? This is the most common question in every competitive exam of nursing, and also the MCQ question of the nursing student. Umbilical cord contains how many blood vessels? Option A 2, B 3, C 4, D 6. The right answer is 3. 2 arteries, 1 vein. It has 3 blood vessels, 1 vein that carries food and oxygenated blood, हमेशा याद रखना, oxygenated blood in vein, in umbilical vein to baby, and two arteries that carry waste from baby back to the placenta. Next question is color of the amniotic fluid. The normal color of the amniotic fluid, option A red color, black color, green color, straw color. Okay, the answer is D, straw color. The normal color of the amniotic fluid is straw color. In early pregnancy, it's colorless, but near term, it becomes pale straw color due to presence of exfoliated lanugo. Lanugo means the hairs and epidermal cell from fetal skin. Okay, that's why its color is the straw color. Next question is which color of the amniotic fluid suggests the meconium stent? Which color of amniotic fluid suggests the meconium stent? The options are green, golden color, dark brown color. The right answer is option A, green. Green color suggests the meconium stent in the amniotic fluid. Meconium stent suggests the fetal distress. Okay. Green color amniotic fluid is suggest for fetal distress. Next question is which color of amniotic fluid suggestive for RH incompatibility? The options are, the answer is already given here. Greenish yellow, green, golden color, dark color. Which color of amniotic fluid suggests for RH incompatibility? The right answer is option C, golden color. Okay. The explanation is golden color in RH incompatibility is due to excessive hemolysis of the fetal RBCs and production of excessive bilirubin. That's why it turned into golden color. Okay, amniotic fluid. Greenish yellow color amniotic fluid suggests fetal distress, hemorrhage, intrauterine death (IUD) or post maturity. The right answer is option D, post maturity. Amniotic fluid color is suggests the post maturity. Okay. Then the next explanation given here, greenish yellow or saffron color amniotic fluid is a suggest of post maturity of the fetus. So next question is which color of amniotic fluid suggests accidental hemorrhage? यहाँ पे मेरे को पूरा कलर amniotic कलर कवर करना पड़ रहा है ताकि amniotic कलर से मैक्सिमम एक क्वेश्चन तो आता ही है हर एग्जाम में, मैक्सिमम एग्जाम में आता ही है, इसलिए मैं पूरा कलर यहाँ पे आपको डिस्कस कर रहा हूँ और आपको नॉलेज के लिए बोल रहा हूँ, ठीक है. Which color of amniotic fluid suggests accidental hemorrhage? Dark color, green color, yellow or golden? The right answer is option A, dark color. Dark color amniotic fluid suggests accidental hemorrhage, okay, or bleeding. Dark color fluid is suggest the contamination of blood in the amniotic fluid. So the next question is which fluid color suggests the IUD, intrauterine death? Dark brown, black, green, golden. The right answer is option A, dark brown. Okay. So the next question is function of amniotic fluid. Provide oxygen to fetus. Option A. Option B. Provide food to the fetus. Option C. Provide protection to the fetus. Option D. None of the above or none of these. The right answer is option C. Provide protection to the fetus. Thank you very much for watching my video.